All right, so this is my very unscientific experiment with a bunch of different Taylor guitars that I have sitting around. This is my newest purchase. I just picked this one up today. This is a 712E 12 fret edition 2020. So it's got the V-Class bracing. It's my first V-Class guitar. So I'm gonna play a bunch of these, all different makes and models from Taylor, all different wood combinations, different eras, different bracing. So like I said, very unscientific, no microphones, no post, nothing, just straight into the iPhone so you can hear. So here we go. All right, that was the 2020 712E 12 fret edition. Great sounding guitar, very responsive. Pretty impressed with that small body guitar and all the volume and sustain and all those things that you can get out of it. So cool guitar. This is my next guitar. This is a 2015 714 CE Spring Limited with a Blackheart Sassafras and the different style cutaway here, and we'll play it for a little bit for you, and here we go. All right, 2015 714 CE Spring Limited. I think it has a little bit denser of a sound than the 712, which you would expect out of that wood combination. This is a 1991 512. So this is mahogany, back and sides with Sitka spruce top. 1991 edition, so full scale length versus the shorter scale length we did earlier, and here we go. I am not gonna lie, that thing to my ears is absolutely straight money. Just has aged like a fine wine is the best way I could describe it. Absolutely love the sound of that guitar. Just a little bit mellower than some of the first two I played. And like I said, it's just got that, it's aged like a fine wine. This is my first ever Taylor guitar. It again is beat up, cracks, and has played a lot of shows, a lot of church gigs, but it's my first super sentimental. This is a 410 CE 2001. So Ovangkol back inside, Sitka spruce top. Haven't changed the strings in like 4 years because I love the way that the dirty strings sound and how it dampens some of the overtones. So anyway, take a listen. Again, not as bright intentionally as the first two guitars, mainly because I haven't changed the strings in forever, and I love the way that sounds. It's especially great on recording. This is my second ever Taylor guitar. This was a gift from my father. This is a 2013, and I believe it's a Spring Limited 614 CE. So this is the African Ebony back and sides. You can see just the awesome grain patterns, much like the Sassafras. In fact, let me grab the Sassafras and we'll compare the two. But these are both out of my personal collections, and they are, the finish on these is just glorious. So I'll play this. I said this was a 614. This is actually a 616, not a 614. So this is the little bigger body. So here we go. Super awesome sounding guitar, different than any of the other ones, but just love the way that sounds, especially live. I think that thing really sings and stands out live. And this is probably my personal favorite. This is a 1988 510, so mahogany back and sides. Again, beat up, cracks, needs a neck adjustment, but man, when I record for whatever I'm recording for, even for my own enjoyment, this is the guitar that I typically pick up just because I love the way it sounds. So here we go. Definitely on the much more mellow side. It's not your typical Taylor where it hits you smack in the face, and it's a very controlled sound even for it being a dreadnought. But really, actually, what I typically do is take this 510 and then this 410 CE, which I'll pick up here, and I typically will record the same patterns in stereo, and I just love how that turns out in mixes. So anyway, very unscientific, certainly not studio quality, but I had a few minutes to kill, so I thought it'd be fun to just throw all these guitars up and see how they compared directly through an iPhone to each other. So hope you enjoy.